Welcome to the Sam and Joe VA Show, where we teach women just like you how to start and scale a thriving virtual assistant business.
We're your hosts, Sam and Joe, and get ready to have the control, flexibility, and freedom you've always dreamed of.
Welcome to episode 204. Can you grow an agency without premium pricing?
So, short answer here is if you're wanting to grow your agency with global team members, then yeah, absolutely. Chances are you can get away with growing that team without having premium pricing. However, if that's not the business model that you see your agency having, look, you can try your darndest, but the likelihood of it happening is pretty slim. You are going to come across some major issues. I mean, there's a reason why, Joe, on our pre-scale checklists, premium pricing is number one.
It kind of starts the ball rolling. Like if you don't have premium pricing, there's just like this mountain of issues and problems that you're going to have just from that kind of one decision. Like it's that important. If you're wanting to grow your agency with local team members, you're going to have premium pricing.
When did you realize this in your own journey, your agency journey?
Oh, when I was making no money. When I started bringing in team members and making no money, like there's just no profit left, I was like, there's something fundamentally wrong here. Like we need to put up our prices. You can't be profitable without them.
And as soon as you did put up your prices, you saw
everything gets better from there.
Yeah.
Everything gets better from there.
Was that a scary decision to make, even though you
Absolutely,
knew you had
because you think putting up your prices, you're going to get no clients because they're not going to pay premium prices, right? Because it's much easier to secure clients at low rates. But easier isn't always better. Easier comes with a whole bunch of problems in and itself. What we want to do is we want to have people saying, no, you're too expensive or I can't afford you. Not every single time, but we want to have 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5 saying, I can't afford you or your prices are too expensive. That's when you know that your pricing is about right. Get really comfortable with how you're selling the value, the return on investment, doing a great job in those discovery calls, and you can absolutely get clients on board at premium prices.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely a key in this step, right? In order to attract premium clients that are going to pay those premium prices, you do have to have everything else really slick, right?
Yeah, you have to be able to walk the talk. Is that what the saying is? You need to be able to sell your services at premium prices. There needs to be value there.
I think this is why we see so many virtual assistant business owners not only struggle with this, but actually they try the agency model and they quickly realize that actually I can't make this work. This isn't working. And then they go back to freelancer status.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. Let's be honest. It's not for everyone, right?
No, not at all. If you can't figure out how to sell premium services at premium pricing, this agency route with local team members, probably not going to work for you.
Okay. So if you are set on growing your agency, growing a profitable agency, one where you are paying yourself on a regular basis, you're paying your team members what they deserve to be paid, you can still take holidays and sick time off without stressing out. There's no getting away. You need that premium pricing. If not, those issues. Let's talk about the issues. Let's talk about the problems that you are going to find yourself butting up against time and time and again if you can't get past this fact that you need the premium pricing.
And there's kind of three key areas that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about team, the issues that you have, clients, the issues you have, and money, the issues that you have. So let's start with team first. So if you don't have premium pricing, what you will have is low rates. And this means that you're going to have to sacrifice on the quality and the level of skill that the team members have when you hire them. Because you can't hire high quality people who are demanding a premium hourly rate as a subcontractor. And that means that having those lower level team members to make any kind of margin work is going to cause some issues for you. There'll be more mistakes, more errors, things that you have to deal with. And then you're going to have to spend a lot of time answering their questions and training them.
Yeah. I feel like if you are lucky enough to snag yourself a team member, a local team member who has got an amazing skill set and loads of experience, and you just think, wow, this is a unicorn subcontractor that I've just brought on, I don't think they're going to last very long. It's not going to take long for them to go, subcontracting, is this the right path for me? Because look what I am now earning, and I know I'm worth more than this.
And when they don't stick around, it means that you're going to spend even more time recruiting and hiring and onboarding and training and getting the next team member on board and replacing them.
That just sounds tiring, Jo. It sounds really,
exactly.
really tiring.
So what you're going to do is you got low rates, you're going to have to hire low-level people, or if you hire high-level people, it means that you're going to have a higher turnover. So you're just not going to have this margin there. They're going to spend a lot of time with these team members. So what you're going to do is you're going to sacrifice unnecessary time with your team members rather than spending that time on lead generation, operations, the really important on your business activities. So are you willing to sacrifice your time? You're going to either spend it dealing with your team more than the general support that team need, or are you going to put it into the activities that are really going to make a difference in your business?
Why do I feel like the VA business owners that find themselves in this position, they can only afford to pay low rates, so they're attracting these low-skilled, low-experienced team members. Why do I feel like you then don't trust them? Do you know? And when you don't have that trust, it's not as easy to take time off, whether that's unexpected sick time, whether that's a planned holiday. Like really and truly switch off, and knowing that you have left all of your clients and your business in the safe hands of those underskilled, underexperienced team members.
Yeah, you're not going to have that comfort at all that you can do that.
Once again, that just sounds tiring too.
I feel like this is like a very bogged down situation unnecessarily, all because your rates are too low.
You're going to be working all of the hours for not many benefits. And I think we hear a lot of situations like this. I think this is one of the reasons we hear virtual assistants find themselves in this situation so much that it totally just plays into my own thoughts of what it's like to run an agency. I think, well, I'm hearing it time and time again. Like, there is nothing good about the agency owner model from what I'm hearing.
I mean, there is, but not on low rates.
Yeah.
Low rates is where it just really falls over, for sure.
Okay. So team members aside, this can affect the clients that you're attracting, right? Or the clients that you have attracted as well.
If you have low rates, you'll attract cheap clients who focus on the money and their lack of affordability, their own money issues, because they're choosing you over others based on price. It's not a place that you want to be. And so it just means that the type of clients that you're going to have on your books, they're going to question the invoices. You're going to be like, oh, what's this charge? They're going to look at the timesheets. What's this charge on here? Why are you spending so much money, time on this? What am I paying you for here? You don't want clients like that. You want clients that trust you, can feel the value, and appreciate you. They're also
Are
going to
you
be likely to late payers. No one wants late payers. No one wants to be spending your time. Again, you're sacrificing your time following up and dealing with the late payers.
Are you also going to be spending far too much time dealing with conflict between your team member and clients? Or if once again, these low experience, lowly skilled team members aren't meeting the expectations that the clients have?
Yeah. You'll be spending time dealing with the account management side of being an agency owner more than necessary. Like, absolutely, you need to check in with your clients. But if it's always you're contacting the clients because they're unhappy and you're dealing with the mistakes and issues and lack of meeting expectations, those are not fun conversations. And if you are having them over and over, it is really going to suck your energy.
Would this be if you're an agency owner that was losing clients on a regular basis? Like you've got these leads coming in on a regular basis, which is great. You're onboarding clients on a regular basis, which is fantastic. They're not sticking around. Could this be one of the reasons?
Yeah, if you've got low-level team members, that means, and even low-level clients where like the kind of cheap clients are likely to go because they can't afford it anymore. They have cash flow issues anyway. So I think those two things combined, absolutely, there's going to be a much higher turnover, team members and clients. You're going to be spending a lot of time onboarding unnecessarily, all because it comes down to those low rates.
Yeah. And the knock-on effect for all that we've just talked about, Jo, besides the fact that you'll be spending so much time on stuff that you really can't afford to be spending time on, you are either can't afford to take time off or you don't trust your team enough to take time off. This is affecting your bottom line.
Absolutely, it is. Yeah, you're not focusing your time on things that really matter. You're focusing on things that could be avoided with premium rates. And absolutely, it's going to affect your bottom line. High turnover of clients absolutely affects the bottom line.
And all of this could be fixed by pricing right.
Yeah. Clients are also going to have very unrealistic expectations about what can be done inside the hours too. So there's conversations about that. Those aren't fun either. Spending your time dealing with clients rather than your time on, again, that lead generation, that operations, that on your business stuff that's so important.
You won't be able to afford to hire team members to do the behind the scenes stuff, like the non-client facing work either. Like how if you can't afford to bring in team members that are client facing, that are charging, the work they're doing is billable, which is great. How can you afford team members that aren't doing billable hours in terms of client work?
Yeah, because everything is going to land on you, managing the team, managing the clients, managing all the admin inside your own business. All of that is going to fall on you because you're not going to have the profit there to be able to get the help that you need.
And how can you scale when you're in that position? You can't.
Difficultly.
Yeah.
Is that a word? Difficultly? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not easy. Not easy to scale for sure.
Oh, it just sounds like a shit ton of headache to me. That's got an easy fix.
Yeah. Yeah.
So why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you, as an agency owner who's been told all this, then go and put your prices up? Like what is then stopping these agency owners from doing that?
Fear of not being able to sign up a new client because the price is too high.
Like that's it. It's that fear alone, you think?
I can't think of another reason why that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Or you couldn't get your head around increasing your prices.
Oh,
There
there's
are
no
lots of
shy
virtual
away from it.
assistants, agency owners charging premium prices, and they get clients. I get clients in my VA business. We charge premium prices. We get some no's sometimes. That's great. We know that our prices are about right. We get more yeses than no's. Feels good.
And just
It
because
feels
you
about
wouldn't
right.
pay that premium price doesn't mean a lead or a client isn't going to pay it.
You got to have faith in the services that you can provide. By having some premium prices, you can absolutely get some great people on board and learn how to sell the value. Those discovery calls are going to be your biggest area to focus on once you have created your premium prices, is to really nail down exactly how you take people through a discovery call, the questions you ask, how you're conveying the value, how you're pulling out their problems. Like, all of that needs to be really, really slick.
Yeah. You got to package yourself up differently for sure to attract those premium clients.
Yeah. Okay. If you are not sure what even premium pricing even is, then we have the $7 pricing calculator for freelancers, which will drop down into the description for you. So go and grab that and figure out what are going to be your premium prices, and then do it. Increase your prices with your current clients and put up your price for all new clients. Something that you can do in just a few hours. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Sam and Joe VA Show. If you'd like to find out more, head to the VA Foundry website to check out the mastermind and the amazing resources, courses, and coaching.
You can find us at thevafoundry.com.